सामान्य किया जाना चाहिए।
It's time to shift our focus to other international developments where US President-elect Donald Trump has threatened to impose a 100% tariff on bunch of countries. The president-elect has threatened this action against the BRICS group of nations, which includes India as well, if they undercut the US dollar. In a post on his social media platform X, he wrote that the idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. Trump then added that they require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty US dollar, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to the selling into wonderful US economy. The BRICS grouping includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, among others. The statement comes after a BRICS summit was held last month in Kazan, in Russia, where the countries have discussed boosting the non-dollar transactions and strengthening local currencies. And Russia and proposing that BRICS nations get their own international payment system, BRICS Pay. All right, viewers, now joining me live on the broadcast is my colleague Brian Thomas. Brian, this is in fact the very latest after the BRICS summit last month happened in Kazan in Russia, and now US President-elect Donald Trump has issued a stern warning to the BRICS member nations and their allies, threatening to impose 100% tariffs if they proceed to plan to introduce a new currency or replace the US dollar with in the international trade.
Well, Simran, definitely. Now talking about President-elect Donald Trump, he issued a very strong and a very stern warning, rather, to BRICS nations that even included India, to threaten to impose 100% tariffs unless these countries commit to refraining from creating or supporting any alternative currency to replace the very US dollar. Now, he even took to his social media platform where he said that the notion of BRICS nations attempt to moving away from the dollar while the US remains passive was over. He also cautioned that any nation now seeking to replace the dollar would lose access to the US market, urging them to now find another alternative, and if they choose to pursue such actions. And he says that the idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar, which US stands by, and the watch is over. And he also wrote that he demands a clear commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor support any other currency to channel the mighty US dollar. Otherwise, we will see 100% tariffs that should bid farewell to the privilege of trading with their great economy as well. And he even also further emphasized that there is no chance that the BRICS will replace the US dollar in international trade, and any country attempting to do so should prepare to wave goodbye to America as well. And this, his remark, rather followed a proposal that was made by Vladimir Putin during BRICS summit in Kazan that happened in October, and Putin suggested in creating a new investment platform aimed at reducing dependence on the US dollar, which is a move that could potentially reshape global finance dynamics as well.
All right, Brian, thank you for adding these latest details.